Sahih al-Bukhari 791. Narrated Zayd bin Wahb. Hudhaifa saw a person who was not performing the bowing and prostration perfectly. He said to him, "You have not prayed, and if you should die you would die on a religion other than that of Muhammad." Sahih al-Bukhari 792. Narrated al-Bara. The bowing, the prostration, the sitting in between the two prostrations and the standing after the bowing of the Prophet, but not qiyam, standing in the prayer, and qu'ud, sitting in the prayer, used to be approximately equal in duration. Sahih al-Bukhari 793. Narrated Abu Huraira. Once the Prophet entered the mosque, a man came in, offered the prayer and greeted the Prophet. The Prophet returned his greeting and said to him, "Go back and pray again, for you have not prayed." The man offered the prayer again, came back and greeted the Prophet. He said to him thrice, "Go back and pray again, for you have not prayed." The man said, "By him who has sent you with the truth, I do not know a better way of praying. Kindly teach me how to pray." He said, "When you stand for the prayer, say takbir, and then recite from the Quran what you know, and then bow with calmness till you feel at ease, then rise from bowing till you stand straight. Afterwards prostrate calmly till you feel at ease, and then raise your head, and sit with calmness till you feel at ease, and then prostrate with calmness till you feel at ease in prostration, and do the same in the whole of your prayer." Sahih al-Bukhari 794. Narrated Aisha. The Prophet used to say in his bowing and prostrations, "Subhanaka Allahumma Rabbana wa bihamdika, Allahumma gfir li," exalted, from unbecoming attributes, are you, O Allah our Lord, and by your praise, do I exalt you. O Allah, forgive me. Al-Bukhari 795. Narrated Abu Huraira. When the Prophet said, "Sami'a Allahu liman hamida," Allah heard those who sent praises to him, he would say, "Rabbana wa laka el-hamd." On bowing and raising his head from it, the Prophet used to say takbir. He also used to say takbir on rising after the two prostrations. Sahih al-Bukhari 796. Narrated Abu Huraira. Allah's Messenger said, when the Imam says, "Sami'a Allahu liman hamida," you should say, "Allahumma Rabbana laka el-hamd." And if the saying of any one of you coincides with that of the angels, all his past sins will be forgiven. Sahih al-Bukhari 797. Narrated Abu Salama. Abu Huraira said, "No doubt, my salat is similar to that of the Prophet." Abu Huraira used to recite qunut after saying Sami Allahu liman hamida in the last rak'ah of the Zuhr, Isha, and Far prayers. He would ask Allah's forgiveness for the true believers and curse the disbelievers. Sahih al-Bukhari 798. Narrated Anas. The qunut, supplication before going down for prostration, used to be recited in the Maghrib and the Far prayers. Sahih al-Bukhari 799. Narrated Rifa ibn Rafi az-Zaraki. One day we were praying behind the Prophet. When he raised his head from bowing, he said, "Sami'a Allahu liman hamida." A man behind him said, "Rabbana wa laka alhamdu, hamdan kathiran tayyiban mubarakan fihi, O our Lord. All the praises are for you, many good and blessed praises." When the Prophet completed the prayer, he asked, "Who has said these words?" The man replied, "I." The Prophet said, "I saw over 30 angels competing to write it first." Prophet rose from bowing and stood straight till all the vertebrae of his spinal column came to a natural position. Sahih al-Bukhari 800. Narrated Thabit. Anas used to demonstrate to us the prayer of the Prophet, and while demonstrating, he used to raise his head from bowing and stand so long that we would say that he had forgotten the prostration. Fi aman Allah.